Habits are the invisible threads that weave the fabric of our daily existence. They shape our actions, define our character, and ultimately determine our destiny. Today, I invite you to embark on a journey of discovery as we explore the profound impact that habits can have on our lives and how we build it. Imagine, for a moment, a life without habits. Every day would be a chaotic dance of indecision and inconsistency. We would struggle to accomplish even the simplest tasks, constantly reinventing the wheel. But habits are the secret sauce that brings order and efficiency to our lives. They are the autopilot that allows us to navigate the complexities of our daily routines with ease. But let us not underestimate the power of habits. They are not mere routines. They are the building blocks of our character. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Our habits shape our identity, for it is through our actions that we define who we are. If we cultivate positive habits, we become individuals of integrity, discipline, and success. Conversely, negative habits can lead us down a path of self-destruction and regret. Let us not forget the importance of consistency. Habits are not formed overnight. They require patience and perseverance. It is through consistent action that habits become ingrained in our lives, shaping our character and transforming our destiny. Moreover, habits are not limited to personal growth. They have the power to influence our relationships, our careers, and our communities. By cultivating habits of empathy, kindness, and active listening, we can foster deeper connections with others. By developing habits of continuous learning, adaptability, and resilience, we can thrive in our professional lives. And by embracing habits of service, generosity, and environmental consciousness, we can make a positive impact on the world around us. The power of habits is undeniable. They are the invisible forces that shape our lives, define our character, and determine our destiny. Let us embrace this power and use it to our advantage. Let us cultivate habits that align with our values and aspirations and propel us towards personal growth and success. And let us remember that habits are not formed in a day, but through consistent action and unwavering commitment. After understanding how habits are important to our lives, we need to explore the process of building habits in a more professional context. At first, building a habit requires a systematic approach that integrates the key principles of behavioral change. Our first step is to start small. Imagine a person who desires to become physically fit and decides to incorporate exercise into their daily routine. Instead of committing to an intense 2-hour workout every day, they begin with a simple 10-minute walk around the block. This seemingly insignificant action may not appear to make a significant impact at first, but it sets the stage for a habit to form. As days turn into weeks, that 10-minute walk becomes a non-negotiable part of their day. It becomes ingrained in their routine, and they start to crave it. Gradually, they increase the duration and intensity of their exercise, building strength and endurance. Before they know it, they have transformed their sedentary lifestyle into an active one, all because they started small and allowed the habit to grow naturally. Let's say someone wants to save money and build an emergency fund. Instead of attempting to save a large sum of money right away, they begin by setting aside a small portion of their income each month. It may not seem like much at first, but over time, that consistent saving habit accumulates into a substantial emergency fund. Starting small allows them to develop discipline and financial awareness, leading to greater financial security in the long run. Starting small not only helps us build habits, but also mitigates the fear of failure. When we set lofty goals without breaking them down into manageable steps, we often become overwhelmed and discouraged. By starting small, we create a sense of accomplishment and build momentum. Each small success fuels our motivation and confidence, propelling us forward on our journey towards our larger goals. Now, you may be wondering how to apply this principle of starting small to your own life. The key lies in identifying a specific habit you wish to cultivate and breaking it down into its smallest possible components. For example, if you want to develop a reading habit, start by committing to reading just 1 page a day. If you aspire to become a better writer, begin by writing just 1 sentence each day. These small actions may seem insignificant, but they lay the groundwork for consistent practice and habit formation. Remember, the journey of building new habits is not a sprint, but a marathon. It requires patience, perseverance, and a willingness to embrace the process. By starting small, we give ourselves the opportunity to build a solid foundation, ensuring that our habits stand the test of time. I urge each and every one of you to embrace the power of starting small when embarking on the path of habit formation. Whether it's in fitness, finance, personal development, or any other area of your life, remember that greatness is achieved through consistent, incremental steps. Start small, celebrate the small victories, and watch as those small actions compound into remarkable life. 2. Create a trigger. Let's start by understanding what a trigger is. In the context of habit formation, a trigger is an event that kickstarts the process of performing a habit. It's the spark that ignites the action. Triggers can be anything from a specific time of day, a location, a preceding event, or even an emotional state. The power of triggers lies in their ability to automate our actions. They help us bypass the need for willpower or conscious decision-making, making it easier for us to perform our desired habits consistently. When a habit becomes automatic, it becomes a part of our identity, leading to lasting change. Let's delve into some examples to illustrate the power of triggers in habit formation. Consider the habit of brushing your teeth. For most of us, this habit is so ingrained that we perform it without even thinking. But have you ever considered what triggers this habit? For many, the trigger is the act of waking up in the morning or finishing a meal. These events signal to our brain that it's time to brush our teeth, and we do so almost automatically. Let's consider how we can apply this principle to building new habits. Suppose you want to cultivate a daily meditation habit. You could create a trigger by linking your meditation practice to a consistent part of your daily routine, such as having your morning coffee. Each morning, as you finish your coffee, it serves as a trigger to begin your meditation practice. Over time, this sequence becomes ingrained, and the act of finishing your coffee will naturally lead you to meditate. Another example could be the habit of regular exercise. If you wish to make a habit of going for a run every day, you could use the act of coming home from work as your trigger. As soon as you get home, you change into your running gear and head out for a run. In this case, coming home from work becomes the trigger that initiates your running habit. Creating effective triggers is a matter of understanding your routines and identifying opportunities where a new habit can be inserted. It's about creating a clear and consistent signal that tells your brain it's time to perform this habit. However, it's important to note that for a trigger to be effective, the habit it leads to must be rewarding. Our brains are wired to repeat actions that bring us pleasure. So, ensure that your new habit brings you some form of immediate satisfaction. Whether it's the feeling of accomplishment, the release of endorphins from a workout, or the calmness brought on by meditation. In conclusion, the creation of triggers is a powerful strategy in the journey of habit formation. By identifying consistent events in our daily routines to act as triggers, we can automate our actions and make habit performance almost effortless. So, I encourage you all to harness the power of triggers as you embark on your journey of personal growth. Identify your triggers, link them to your desired habits, and watch as your actions become automatic, leading you closer to your goals each day. 3. Design your routine. Sarah, a young professional who aspired to become a published author. She had a burning passion for writing, but amidst the demands of her busy life, she struggled to find the time and motivation to pursue her dream. One day, Sarah decided to take control of her routine and design it in a way that would support her writing habit. She woke up an hour earlier each morning and created a cozy writing nook in her home. She adorned it with inspirational quotes, her favorite books, and a comfortable chair. As she entered this space each morning, she signaled to her brain that it was time to write. Sarah also incorporated accountability into her routine. She joined a writing group where members shared their progress and provided feedback. By scheduling regular meetings and setting deadlines, she created a sense of responsibility and support that kept her motivated and focused. As Sarah continued to design her routine around her writing habit, something remarkable happened. Writing became an integral part of her daily life. It was no longer a struggle to find time or inspiration. By intentionally designing her routine to prioritize her passion, Sarah transformed her dream of becoming a published author into a reality. Sarah's story highlights the power of designing your routine to support your desired habits. By creating a dedicated time and space for your chosen activity, you signal to your brain that it's important and non-negotiable. This intentional design helps overcome the resistance and excuses that often hinder habit formation. Designing your routine is not about rigidly adhering to a strict schedule. It's about creating a flexible framework that supports your desired habits while allowing room for spontaneity and adaptation. Life is dynamic, and our routines should be adaptable to accommodate unforeseen circumstances. I encourage each and every one of you to embrace the power of designing your routine as you embark on your journey of personal growth. Create a routine that supports your passions and aspirations. By intentionally crafting your daily life, you can build new habits that propel you towards your goals and transform your dreams into reality. 4. Build a support system. Imagine trying to build a house without a solid foundation. It would be nearly impossible, right? The same principle applies to building new habits. Without a support system, our efforts can crumble under the weight of self-doubt, lack of motivation, and the inevitable setbacks we encounter along the way. So, what exactly is a support system? It's a network of individuals who provide encouragement, guidance, and accountability as we strive to make positive changes in our lives. This network can consist of friends, family members, mentors, or even online communities. The key is to surround ourselves with people who believe in our potential and are willing to support us on our journey. One of the most significant benefits of having a support system is the motivation it provides. When we share our goals and progress with others, we tap into a powerful source of external motivation. Knowing that someone is cheering us on and holding us accountable can be the push we need to keep going, even when things get tough. Additionally, a support system can offer valuable guidance and advice. We all have blind spots and areas where we can improve. Having someone who has already walked the path we're on can provide us with insights, strategies, and resources that we may not have discovered on our own. They can help us navigate obstacles, avoid common pitfalls, and accelerate our progress. Moreover, a support system can provide emotional support during challenging times. Change is hard, and setbacks are inevitable. When we have a network of people who understand our struggles and are there to offer a listening ear or a comforting word, it becomes easier to bounce back and stay resilient. They remind us that we're not alone in our journey and that we have people who genuinely care about our well-being. Now, you might be wondering how to build a support system. It starts with identifying the people in your life who are supportive and share similar values. Goals or habits, reach out to them, express your desire to make a positive change, and ask for their support. Be open and vulnerable about your challenges and aspirations. Remember, building a support system is a two-way street, so be willing to offer your support in return. If you don't have a strong support system in your immediate circle, don't worry. There are numerous online communities, forums, and social media groups where you can connect with like-minded individuals who are on a similar journey. These virtual support systems can be just as effective in providing the motivation, guidance, and emotional support you need. In conclusion, building a support system is crucial when it comes to developing new habits. It provides motivation, guidance, and emotional support, helping us stay on track and overcome obstacles. So, let's embrace the power of community and surround ourselves with people who believe in our potential. Those are the 4 steps that we can use to build a strong habit that can change the direction of our entire lives. If there are any other steps that we have left out, please share them with us in the comments.